first time going downtown, I was about 11 years old. But my family had been coming to Dallas, shopping downtown Dallas. And the main street where they would go to shop would be Elm Street, capital E-L-M, Elm Street. That name, Ellum, did not come from the Caucasians or the white folks naming it. We pronounced it as Ellum. Black folk did. Deep Ellum. That's where the action took place. That was where the main heart of society in Dallas was coming to shop and go to the different theaters and all. Harlem, that's where the action was. That's where nearly everybody wanted to go to see movies, the Harlem Theater. That's where all the interest and just, everybody just had a good time. But the Majestic Theater, blacks went there, but not like the great white fathers. It was for them. And if you went there as a black person, then you were upstairs in the balcony. That was just times and all. No, you're not there about it. History, yeah. But the Harlem Theater, that was where everybody went because they knew what the Harlem Theater meant. It meant to go there and eat popcorn and look at those movies and have a good time. In those days, anybody going downtown. Blacks were there mainly on weekends. Going downtown, you were dressed. Women wore those big high-heel shoes, those big purses, their big hats, their gloves. Men had on suits. Kids dressed up. You went downtown dressed up.
What years are we talking about?
I'm talking now the 40s. I'm talking the 50s. But I'm mainly talking the 40s.
Okay.
You were dressed. You had left that field, come home and had a bath and cleaned up, and you were not going downtown unless you were dressed. Whites were dressed too, but blacks went dressed up, those women, with those high-heel shoes and those big purses and the big hats on, and all just, yes, it was a show. Some of the whites would come downtown just to look at the blacks, showcase how we would be dressed.
Oh, sweet mama, daddy got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama.
And we didn't always go downtown just to shop. It was just a thing that you would just enjoy, going downtown to be among the people, among the crowd, just congregating and going to the different movies and the different restaurants. And there were restaurants that were mainly barbecue places and different restaurants that sold good food and all of that. And some of it was some of the gambling places too, all through in there. So a lot of things took place in there. And at night, there were faces who came out that was not there during the day. It did take place. Unofficially, it did take place.
At night?
At night. But then those who lived out here in the country on the farm, we sometimes would work in the fields until noon and go home and get cleaned up and take a bath and get all groomed up in our house, slicked back and just groomed up. And by 3 o'clock we're downtown, dressed in what you call then our Sunday clothes. Yes. And the white just loved to see us come out looking like that. We would just parade. Everybody's cleaned up. Not only just fixed up, groomed. When I say I mean groomed. Yes. It was a show downtown. Deep Ellum was the place to be. For everything. Hoodooism. Voodooism. Gambling. Prostitution. And just such. And just so on. And it was a bit dangerous down on the deep end. But there was no such thing as blacks couldn't go downtown without white folk being with it. That has always been a lie. And by the way, I'm still preaching it to the whites and the blacks. And they know I'm not lying. And they know I can prove it.
Once I had a preacher preach the Bible